Hey everybody, welcome to the 21st episode of the Empty Heads podcast. You fucks.
That's not a good way to start a podcast.
No, it's not.
I disagree wholeheartedly with what you just said.
What? The fact that
We missed our deadline and that's the first thing you say.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys.
They were expecting the episode.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Garrett and I had some more important things to take care of.
Yeah, I dressed up like a gorilla.
Yeah, we had Halloween. I was a Geek Squad guy because I couldn't.
Welcome
find
to the
anything better.
spooky
This is our Halloween
episode.
episode that's
In
coming out
November.
a week after Halloween. So, eat shit, idiots.
So, I just wanted to start off this podcast by not getting political. But tomorrow's election day.
Tomorrow's election day, yeah. Turbulent times.
It's a big day.
Terrifying times. Vote. That's your patriotic duty as an American citizen to vote.
This will be a little late.
It will be a little late. I hope you voted. There we go.
Yeah, we hope you voted.
And if you're not an American, lucky you.
Yeah.
That's enough politics. How was your week?
It was good, man.
Yeah?
It was good, yeah.
That's good. Halloween, we watched half of Invisible Man, and then I finished
Not even half.
Oh, yeah, like a quarter. And then I finished it alone. It's a good movie. It's a really good movie.
Great movie. Yeah.
Okay, I guess spoilers for Invisible Man. It's been out for like 9 months now, but spoilers. The suit, when the paint bucket, that was like such a good jump scare.
Yeah,
that was
great.
Such a good
Yeah.
jump scare. And like the CGI, at some point I was like really terrified, but then I started thinking about the CGI, and then I just sort of like got distracted by that, so that I was no longer scared. But it's really good. Like, it's really impressive how they did that.
Yeah, the second time watching, that was my second time watching, I noticed all the sounds of the cameras. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, you know,
Which I didn't notice the first time.
Yeah, because like there are some scenes where it's just like, it holds on like an empty, a quote unquote empty frame, but then something moves or something drops, but it doesn't make a sound. That's like, they did such a good job with that, honestly. And I love how they made like this campy horror movie from the 50s into like a real story. Like, damn.
Yeah, it's great. It's really good.
Good.
The way, like, even just normal shots of emptiness were very unsettling. It's just such a well shot movie.
Yeah, it's great job.
Check out Upgrade, same director if you haven't seen that,
Yeah,
and watch
actually,
Invisible Man.
Yeah, you and Simon were telling me about that, so I'm probably gonna check it out.
Yeah,
What's her
I
name?
was talking
The
to
actress?
them. Elizabeth Moss.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
She does a really good job in that. Yeah, so I watched Invisible Man, and I rewatched Borat last night so that I could watch the second one.
Whoops.
Because,
Subsequent movie film?
yeah, subsequent movie film. The Teeth the Great. Well, there's some fucking giant ass title. Good old Borat. Good old Kazakhstan. Very nice. His fat guy, Matam or whatever.
Azamat.
Azamat, yeah. Me. As Garrett likes to meme about.
When they're at the bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
That was the Simon bit.
Yeah. No, that whole... That movie's good. It's a great movie.
He's like, you're Jewish?
Yes. And then he's just, his eyes wide open. He's like, and then there's cockroaches. They start throwing money. Okay, watch Borat if you've never watched Borat.
Yeah, it's very funny.
And then, the second one's good as well, apparently. I haven't seen it yet, but...
Yeah, I've also heard that the second one is a quality film.
You know what I have seen, though? The first episode of the new season of The Mandolorian.
There we go.
It's good.
New season of something started. Now we got something to talk about, baby.
Well, we had Fargo, but neither of us continued watching it.
Yeah, I need to cop on
I
that.
think I was going to continue.
I stopped watching television.
Yeah?
Yeah, after I finished What We Do in the Shadows, which is like 3 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been off of TV for 3 weeks?
Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
crazy.
Just watching like YouTube videos.
Oh, yeah. I've been watching the occasional YouTube video. Yeah, but I finished The Crown, and Mandalorian started now. That first episode was pretty good.
It's great.
It was already just
great.
immediately like just some big fucking intense
Yeah,
thing.
they totally increased the budget.
Yeah,
It's very clear. And I'm pretty sure the rest of the episodes are going to be an hour long.
that's good.
So
That's That's 7 hours worth of entertainment. It's 8 episodes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You still clapping?
Hour-long Mandalorian episodes. It's the greatest thing anybody could ask
Well,
for.
the last season was like what, like 30 minutes, 22 minutes?
No, they're like 30 minutes.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
standard runtime. Yeah, I think hour-long episodes, 8 episodes works.
Plus bigger budget.
Bigger budget, better CGI.
Crate Dragon.
Great Dragon.
That was cool.
Yeah, it did look really good.
Yeah.
I guess spoilers
Cobb Vanth.
for the first episode.
Tim Oliphant.
Yeah, he was good.
I knew he was going to be in the season, but I was not expecting him in the first episode. And when he took off the mask, the helmet, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite actors, I'd say.
That's okay. Spoilers. We'll in post. I'll put an end time.
Just fix it in post.
Fix it in post. Yeah, fix that in post. What's it called? Mando. What's his name? Doesn't matter what his name is. Mando.
Yeah, he's the Mandalorian.
He goes to Tatooine, and then he goes someplace.
He's Din Djarin, but
then,
yeah.
And then Boba Fett walks in, but then he takes his helmet off, and it's just some guy.
It's Timothy Oliphant.
Yeah, Timothy Oliphant. And then he's the sheriff of whatever. It's a good episode. It's a
great episode.
They did a great job.
He's the marshal.
Oh, he's the
It's
marshal.
the name of the episode.
Yeah, that's right. He's not the sheriff. And they work with some Tusken Raiders.
Yeah, they kill a big
Crate Dragon.
crate dragon. That's pretty much the episode. But the thing it's all building towards is that at the end of the episode, Boba Fett, they show Boba Fett. He's alive.
They show the real one.
Yeah, Tamara Morrison.
Yeah. I was expecting that. That
Yeah.
happened, and I was like, okay.
I was like, it's either going to happen in this episode or next
Yeah.
episode. And it happened that episode.
So that's cool. Boba Fett's alive and canon and all that.
Seeing them both fly up towards the dragon was pretty sick.
Yeah,
it was a
awesome.
good shot.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
The jetpack usage was great. The little rocket on the back of Boba Fett's
Yeah, it was cool.
jetpack, that was good.
That whole time I was wondering, like, why aren't they shooting it in the eye?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. They were both standing on the cliff shooting at it, and I was like, he's gonna shoot it in the eye.
And they're just hitting it
it's a
around the
chance-
eye. Why not just shoot in the
It
eye?
was a really small eye though, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
But when they first got all those bombs, I thought that they were initially gonna use or is it? It's not a wampa.
I forget.
Those animals.
Bantha.
Yeah, bamfas. Is that what they're called?
Bantha.
Bantha?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, I think it's bantha. I thought they were gonna strap a bunch of the explosives to one and then have it eat it, but then they went for the bombs underneath and then eventually did the.
Yeah.
They should have just done the second one the first time,
Yeah.
but they probably were like, we need a longer episode, so that's probably exactly what happened.
Well, like, they kind of show, like, when they go and scout the location, it eats the Tusken Raider instead of the
That's
the
true.
Bantha.
Yeah,
So-
so they thought it wouldn't have worked.
And I think the whole point was, like, the Mandalorian was, like, baiting him into eating the Bantha.
Yeah. It was just like, so it was really intense, like, and all that. And I like the look of the Crate Dragon.
The Cyclops guy at the beginning
Yeah,
of the
the
episode.
Oh, that was so weird. Not the bar, the Fight Club.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it, but
The Cyclops guy.
the weird like prosthetics, because
Yeah.
it looked so. I like how they're.
I like
using
that
a
it was
lot of
practical. Yeah.
effects, but like it looked very, very practical. It was so good. The big eye like slowly shifting to the side. Yeah, that was good. It was a great.
Reminded me of
episode.
you.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yep. I'm secretly a
He was more of who shall not be named.
Oh yeah, actually, definitely, I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Great
what,
fight scene to start it off too.
Yeah.
Just kicking all those guys' asses.
I really enjoyed the shots in that episode as well.
Yeah. I thought it was great when the guy punched him in the helmet at the beginning of the episode, and he just like let it happen. He's just like,
Yeah.
It's like-
what did he hit him?
ah.
I like how the common theme is it's always like, well, we'll help you if you and they pull a gun out, give us your armor, and it's like, okay.
Or you give us the baby.
Yeah, it's like, okay, that's always the issue he has with somebody is they want his special armor or whatever the fuck. I like how they're focusing on like the Mandalorian culture of like getting the armor back. I wonder what how they're gonna link how Boba Fett and
It's gonna track him down, I bet.
Boba Fett or
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and kill him for the armor, I bet, and then they're gonna like talk, and then they're gonna be friends.
I think he's just gonna go, "That's my armor," and then somehow prove it, and then they'll be best buds. They'll high five.
That too, yeah.
But then he'll try killing Baby Yoda.
Maybe.
And then he'll just fall into a Sarlacc pit. That's what's gonna happen. I'm calling it now.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Season's
He's not gonna
end.
fall into another Sarlacc pit.
That's how they did it in but in a lot of the iterations in what's now Legends. When Boba Fett was alive, he just fell back into the Sarlacc pit.
I doubt that's gonna happen. I bet he's gonna join the crew, the friends of
Boba Fett for the rest of the show.
Yeah, he'll probably die in some heroic manner, but I bet that's what's gonna happen.
I want him to fall into the Sarlacc pit again.
I don't want that to happen. That'd be lame.
I think that'd be awesome.
But yeah, he's gonna join him and Carl Weathers and
what's her name?
Gina Carano.
Yes.
I like that Baby Yoda closed the thing.
Yeah,
he was like,
Baby Yoda, a little cute prosthetic.
I was like, God, this thing is so just cute. It is
adorable. It is a really good job designing it. Yeah, I mean, nothing big happened in that episode, like
aside from the ending.
Fett.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
It's gonna be a great season.
That's what we're gonna be talking.
Probably gonna get some Ahsoka.
Yeah, I mean, she was confirmed, wasn't she?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be good, and it's gonna build off of, I guess, the latest season of Clone Wars a little bit.
I need to watch that still.
Yeah, I still need to watch. I mean, I still need to watch the whole show again, but that's.
But you're a lame wad.
But I'm just a big bitch. What, fucking. What are you doing?
Sniffing my hands.
Gross, dude. Daylight savings has happened. I hate that. We don't need that.
I like that you could start early.
I don't like that.
You don't like that?
It's just like, I mean, it's no big deal. Like, it doesn't bother me either way, but it's just like, daylight savings is an unnecessary thing that many other countries and some states have just stopped doing because they know it's useless. And I think we should just do that.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It's just like the time shift ruins everything. Like the other day, for whatever reason, my computer didn't shift back an hour. So actually, it was last night. I was looking at my computer and I was like, dude, it's already 10 o'clock, but it was just 9 o'clock. But I couldn't, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know.
I think we should just set it like the way it is now.
Yeah.
Just keep it like this and then not change it again.
Well, I think this is daylight savings time, right? November is when it starts.
I thought it started in the spring. Am I getting those dates mixed up?
One of us is.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It needs to end. I thought like 2 years ago that was on the ballot for the propositions, but I guess not.
I don't know.
I
feel like it would be voted out.
Yeah. Everyone I talk to hates it. I've never met someone that's like, well, actually, daylight savings is real good for the. It's for like accounting for the 1 second. Is that right? It's like no, that's what leap years are for.
I think it was some old thing in like the 30s or 40s for like getting like an extra hour of work or something stupid like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Awesome.
I don't know.
Extra hour of work.
I don't know.
I'll look it up later. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that's how I look things up. No one saw that.
You make the sound too.
Yeah, I sit there on my computer. I go.
Yeah.
Like a typewriter. Well, I don't need to. My keyboard's all clicky. I want a typewriter.
You do?
That's a yeah.
What are you gonna use it for?
To type things. No. Well, realistically, what would happen is I'd immediately fuck up, and then
Be like.
And then not yeah, and then
You keep fucking up,
Yeah.
and then you'd get mad and you'd stop. You'd throw it in the trash.
What the fuck is it? Throw it away. Yeah. I have a typewriter in my garage. It's my grandpa's old typewriter. I'm not gonna use that shit.
Yeah. Doy.
It's such an interesting thing though. The typewriter. I'm not gonna.
We're not gonna talk about typewriters, dude.
This is gonna transition.
That's not what this podcast is about.
We're gonna transition to talking about really old and obsolete technologies for no reason.
Nope.
But not like their history, just the intricacies of them.
Well, there's some other news. Cyberpunk
Got delayed
again. I'm just
Garrett's so mad
disappointed.
about that.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
everyone.
I was so excited for this month.
Yeah, because
And then, like, last week-
time for it.
Yeah, and then last week it's like, it's
It's until
we're-
what, December?
yeah, we regret to say that it's delayed until December 10th or whatever.
Because I mean, CD Projekt Red, they have so much ambition and they want to implement everything that they promised, and they realize they don't have time. And I honestly respect it that they just keep delaying it.
No, I think
But the fact that
I think the game is probably finished. I think they're just polishing it out.
yeah, which, I mean,
They're just making sure everything works.
I
probably.
personally don't care. It's quality over anything for me.
Yeah.
But what I understand people getting bothered by is the fact that they were like, oh, there would be no more delays.
Yeah, I mean, originally it was going to come out in April.
Yeah, expect it to come out in November or whenever, October 27th, right?
Yeah.
Like, and then people pre-ordered it. Some people like took days off of work.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
it, and then they delayed it, and everyone got.
So it's
super
like
pissed off.
it's just like originally it's a first quarter release.
Yeah.
Then it's a fourth quarter release.
And now
Or-
it's the holidays, New Year.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's gonna get delayed again.
I would bet that it gets released in December.
Yeah.
They've given themselves a lot of extra time.
Let's hope so.
They're basically like the whole month of November. They don't have to worry about meeting a November deadline.
That's true. Yeah.
So it's like I bet it gets finished, and I'm hoping for it, so I can
And
just
they're,
fucking buy it already and play.
They're what is it?
What?
They're what's the term?
Talking about crunch or what?
Yeah, crunching. They're crunch. Are they still doing that?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So it should be. I mean, like,
I hope so.
Hopefully it comes out
Like-
and everyone stops bitching about it. Twitter was so mad that day. Everyone, at least
It was
like,
disappointing for sure.
like-
It was disappointing.
gamer Twitter.
Like I was really excited for this month to play it because I would have just like dropped everything.
Sad gear.
Yeah.
Now you just sit around and play League of Legends.
And Persona, yeah.
Are you playing League? Oh yeah, Persona. Did you beat Persona 4 yet?
No, it's a 90-hour game and I'm only 25 hours in. And I played it a lot.
Fun. Yeah, 24 hours.
Yeah.
25 hours, that's a lot.
But put a whole day into it.
Yeah.
It's fun though. It's a lot of
I
fun.
haven't really been playing a lot. Occasionally, I boot up and I play for a bit, but school's taking a lot of time and just draining energy.
Yeah.
I reinstalled Fallout 4 to mod it a bunch, and I did this thing. Now they have mod pack things where you just do a few things and installs all the mods for you at once, which is super useful. And then I did that, and it works and all that, except for the fact that if I play for too long, the game just crashes randomly, and I'm just kind of sick of it. And I've already played that game a bunch, so But then apparently they released a Doom DLC, so I think I'm just gonna buy and play that soon.
Nice.
Yeah, and then obviously Cyberpunk at some point.
But yeah, as soon as I finish P4, I'll probably buy P5. Play that.
EP5.
Like, this is all. Honestly, you know what? I'll probably end up finishing Persona 4 by the time Cyberpunk comes out.
Probably.
Because it's that type of game where you're putting in, hours, almost every day, and, there's no end in sight.
Yeah, so
Which is fun.
You have something to hold you over until
Yeah,
Cyberpunk
exactly.
comes out.
Oops.
I'm not super excited for Cyberpunk like you are, but it seems like it's gonna be a fun game, and it's multiplayer.
Yeah.
Or is it co-op?
I'm pretty sure they're doing a co-op thing.
Okay, so yeah, obviously, we'll play together. We're both gesturing at each other.
Yeah.
But it's interesting the video game development process and how much people really care about that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, my excitement is mostly just encapsulated by the premise, which is sick, especially after watching that first season of Altered Carbon where it really leans into it. And I'm like, man, this game's gonna be sick. And also the fact that
That you could alter and customize your generals. That's
no, not that.
the second
I'm talking about
most important thing for you.
after playing Witcher 3, which is my favorite game of all time, maybe second favorite game of all time.
Yeah.
I just realized that this developer is just they make amazing games.
Yeah,
Their
CD
track
Projekt
record
is great.
is astonishing. And it's all off of one game. Like Witcher 2 and 1, not that great. Like Witcher 2 is good, and then you get to Witcher 3 and it's just like a masterpiece.
Yeah.
And it's like the third major title they've made.
Yeah, but relative to when it was released, Witcher 2 was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then Witcher 3 obviously blew it out of the water.
Yeah, it's a masterpiece. And then they've been working on Cyberpunk since like 2012 or 2011.
Damn. Yeah, so much work goes into these video games that will just take forever.
It's insane.
It's crazy. Just all the... So much work. So much work. And here we are bitching about it.
Yeah.
Dude, release it. Buh.
You know how I was sending in those Oblivion videos?
Yeah.
I was thinking I bet that Elder Scrolls 6 is going to take place in like the Somerset Isles.
Oh, I guess so, huh?
I think that's what's going to happen.
But they already did that.
Did they?
I think one of the Morrowind DLCs is set in the Somerset Isles. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
But I mean, it doesn't matter. I think some people are saying that they're gonna do like a sort of like an Elder Scrolls Online thing where you could travel between the different countries of Tamriel.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, but that'd be such. I mean, what's his name? Not Pete Hines, the other guy. He said Elder Scrolls 6 is still a long way out. So yeah.
That's probably because they're making a new engine.
I hope so.
Yeah.
God damn, fucking the creation engine is falling apart, bursting at the seams, and then they just kept like patching it up and then throwing it back out there, but then it just kept falling apart again.
If there's a new engine though, it's gonna lose some of that charm, which is gonna be unfortunate.
But there's gonna be new bugs. There's gonna be like more ridiculous bugs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping either elsewhere or like the Somerset Isles.
I want Hammerfell, but they already did that too. But it was like an offshoot. It wasn't like a regular game. It was like a third person, like action adventure platformer thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
But yeah, obviously Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be a fun time for all. And they're doing Space Town. What's their...
It's Star something.
I don't know. They're doing a space game.
Yeah.
Space
I know.
RPG
Yeah.
at Bethesda, but that's it. All they released was like it was just a logo and a title.
Yeah.
And they went, okay, expected in the next 20 years.
That'll probably be cool.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be decent, and upwards. They haven't made, actually, the Fallout 76 is a bad game. I was going to say they haven't made a bad game recently, but Fallout 76 is a bad game.
People would argue Fallout 4 is a bad game.
People would argue it, but it's not. It's like
it's not a bad game.
It's not. It's bad in like some of the charm of Fallout 3 and New Vegas was lost, but it's good in the fact and how it plays and like some of the story elements and like the mechanics and stuff.
Yeah.
But it falls short in other things that Fallout New Vegas does and 3 do a lot better. Yeah,
for 6 though, I kind of want. I think Elsewhere is like a tropical paradise.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a cool setting.
No, it's
that we haven't seen before.
Desert. But it has like near
if it's near water, then like it's like
I think it's both.
Also a desert. That would be cool.
Khajiit. Mostly.
Yeah, the Khajiit, dude.
Yeah, we haven't gone a game where it's mostly them. It's only humans.
It's only the humans. We need either the fucking Black Marsh or.
Well, I mean, Morrowind is the place where the Dark Elves.
Yeah, but that game's old.
It is old. Skywind and Sky Oblivion, if those ever come out.
Probably not.
No, I mean Sky Oblivion is like.
It's gonna come out when fucking GTA 6 comes out.
Hey, that's apparently being worked on.
Yeah, we talked about this before.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we did.
Yeah. No, it is being worked on, but like it's far off. So.
All these big games are far off, but there's indie games now that take up the spotlight for a while. Fall Guys and then Among Us.
Yeah.
And Phasmophobia. You seen that?
Yeah.
That game looks fun.
Yeah. But like we were talking like on podcast last week, it's like the big game release of the year is Cyberpunk.
Mm-hmm.
And right now there's like only like a few things in between now and then that kind of has me excited, but like other than that, not really. Like Spider-Man Miles Morales, but I won't buy the PlayStation 5 for like months. So it's like I can be excited about that, but I won't have it for a while.
I mean, I think they're releasing on PS4, but why would you buy that?
Well, yeah, if I'm gonna buy a PlayStation 5, then why would I buy it on the 4?
What else came out this year? Oh, Doom Eternal came out this year.
Yeah.
That game rips. Crusader Kings 3. But that's not like...
It's not like a mainstream big
Yeah.
AAA title.
Yeah, it's not really like a game you could invest yourself, but it's different. It's different than playing a Skyrim or whatever.
Or Witcher. Or,
or something like that. It's, you're more just sitting there worrying about things.
Yeah.
God, I get so stressed out playing that game. I have to pause and just...
But
And,
yeah. I guess the other big title would be Call of Duty. Which, I'm sort of gotten back into it after playing Modern Warfare, but like I probably won't buy it for a while.
Right. I mean, what's the new one? Cold War?
Yeah.
Reagan?
I just want to see Reagan,
Yeah. Well, he's probably only in like 2 or 3 cutscenes.
I want to play the campaign though, because if it's anything like Black Ops and it's a bunch of CIA stuff, then it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that's
because like those Black Ops games are like surprisingly super well written and like very interesting.
Especially the first one.
Yeah.
Numbers. And you're in
the numbers,
chair,
Mason.
and
like,
and then the guy busts you out or whatever, and you're in the Soviet Union, and then the nuke launches. I was a little
great. It's a great campaign.
That game came out when we were like what?
It's like 2011 or 2010.
Yeah, so that makes me like 9, 10. I played that and I didn't understand a thing, and I was just losing my. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" The numbers, and I lost my mind playing.
I'm pretty sure the character you're playing as kills Kennedy.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what.
There's a bunch of crazy shit. Like you're in Vietnam, and you're like playing like Russian roulette with like your Vietnam buddy. There's like a bunch of crazy shit that happens. Super interesting.
Oh no, that's Black Ops 2, where you escape from the gulag.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that was crazy.
No, you escape from the gulag in 1, but you escape from Nam in 2 because it's like a flashback.
Right, yeah. What? So intense for.
It's intense, but they're great. They're so good. Like you like reminisce on the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, which is like kind of a masterpiece in my eyes.
Yeah, it's just like cinema at some point.
Yeah,
because it like all
like
the betrayal.
The score is Hans Zimmer.
Yeah, it's really weird.
And it's about World War III, and it's epic when you see like all the Russian helicopters, and you're like coming out of the bunker, and you see DC on fire. It's like sick.
It's so weird how they, for a while, were writing like films.
Yeah, there's
video
like
games, because like Infinite Warfare. And
Tom Clancy's World War III.
Yeah, because like in the ones that came out in that stint where the game sucked really bad, Ghosts and whatever.
Yeah,
the stories were just kind of like.
But yeah, like in the time of Modern Warfare 2, World at War, and Black Ops, they cared about the campaign still.
Yeah,
they like put effort into it.
It was so fun playing those. I remember that.
Yeah.
I got Black Ops 1 a week early.
Yeah. Well, and what's great is that the recent Modern Warfare, they went back to like caring about the campaign again, because the previous games they either didn't have it, like Black Ops 4, or they were really bad, like Black Ops 3. So now they're good again, and like I played through the Modern Warfare campaign. By the way, the engine is a fantastic like new engine, makes the game look beautiful, and the missions are a lot of fun.
Damn.
The gunplay in that game, like when you're playing it, it's like this is Call of Duty, but there's something different about it that makes it like very fun.
Right.
So
yeah, Call of Duty's always had that thing about its gunplay where it was like fast and intense, but like reasonable. You know what I mean? It wasn't like Halo where you're jumping around and like, or like, I don't know, other weird. And they did make it like that, and it sucked. That's why people didn't like the futuristic ones.
They made it like Destiny.
Yeah.
Whereas like this weird.
Where you're jumping around with jump packs and like super
like different
punch,
Titanfall dynamic combat sort of thing.
People don't like that. And then but it's like less realistic but more fun, because when you play Battlefield or Arma or it gets even more intense. It's for the realism. It's for the like, I don't know, the clunkiness of actual warfare.
Yeah.
And like Counter-Strike, you play because you hate yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
But Call of Duty you play because the gunplay is fun. You're running and gunning. It's like playing Doom, but
But a bunch of other people who are calling you the N-word and saying they banged your mom.
Oh, those lobbies.
All those 10-year-olds. The classic Xbox Live lobbies.
I miss them. Actually,
I don't miss them. They're just funny, but
I don't miss them. I mean, I had PlayStation. It was the same thing.
Yeah.
But on PS3, you couldn't have parties like you could on Xbox 360, so you could only talk to your friends in lobbies.
it's funny.
So you join a lobby and then you press the button to mute everyone except for friends, and then you and your friend would talk. But if you unmute, it was just like, bah! Bah!
Everybody yelling at each other, talking shit.
Going like, you fucking suck, dude. And then, people threatening each other, and then a little kid like just saying the worst things.
Yeah.
And then you just go back and mute and just kind of have like a flashback. Like, wow. It's so much. I don't know how. Yeah, people are the worst over the internet.
Yeah. You could say that again.
People are the worst over the internet. I don't understand that saying.
What?
Say that again.
Oh.
It just doesn't.
It's just like I agree with you.
Yeah, I guess it's like an emphasis. Like,
are we really getting into this now?
I'm sorry. It's the sort of that's how my mind runs through things. Okay. Fuck.
Oh, there's some other news. I mean, we've already talked about it, but like it happened last week. But production for Spider-Man 3 started.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like
yeah,
Tom Holland, there was some stuff about him in Atlanta, and like they're starting production, which is cool.
That's great.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that. Can't wait for more Marvel movies. I was watching The Simpsons the other day, and it was like season 10, which came out in like 98 or something. And no, actually that's not true, but it came out in the 90s, I think. And there's a part where it goes and it says 20th Century Fox, and then at the bottom it says a subsidiary of the Walt Disney Corporation, and it's just so
just a prediction.
How they guessed that like 20 years ago. Stuff like that is amazing, and The Simpsons is known.
I don't think Marvel fatigue will really set in for me, mostly because there's a lot of interesting, characters and things that haven't been explored yet.
They have so much like to work with that you can't really get sick of it.
Yeah.
It's just like whenever it's like people get bored of the movies and like the numbers drop, they're like, okay, here's a character that we haven't done a movie about yet.
Yeah, and then after like an origin story movie where Disney is very formulaic about how they want it made, like subsequent sequels when they're good,
then it's just free reign.
Yeah, it's good.
Like Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, like Winter Soldier, Civil War.
Yeah.
Any of the Avengers movies are great.
Because when all of the characters are established and all their tropes and all that are established, then they just give it to some director and they're like, okay, do this. Or some writer.
That's why both Spider-Man movies have been good.
Yeah.
There's no origin story being told in Homecoming. He's already Spider-Man. He's just doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's why I'm excited for Spider-Man 3, obviously. And I think those are the ones I'm looking forward to the most now. Those Spider-Man movies, Guardian sequel, obviously the Thor movie. I don't know if I'm looking forward to as much like the Disney Plus shows.
Yeah.
But
I
think it's going to be great.
Seems interesting,
but like, I don't know.
It's like,
Yeah.
If it's good, yeah, I'll watch it.
Of course. I'm going to watch it anyways, but
yeah. I think it's just like, I don't know. The shows just, you could take or leave the shows, really, especially because since you can't watch them in the theater, they're less cinematic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's TV. So like I don't care about watching it on time as much as I do care about watching the movies on time, because I only get a small window to watch them the way they're meant to be viewed in a movie theater. So yeah. I mean, Black Widow was supposed to come out in July, June,
like May or something like that.
Yeah, and obviously that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
And then, what was there another Marvel movie that was supposed to come out this year?
Eternals. Yeah.
That was supposed to come out this year.
Yeah.
Now
November.
It got pushed back to
this
2021.
month. Yeah.
The end of next year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Probably.
That's.
But yeah, I think a lot of people are like predicting Marvel fatigue. When is it gonna happen? But like, I mean, you look at like comic books, which they're not like 1-to-1 or anything like that, even though they're comic book movies. People who are fans of comic books aren't gonna stop reading comic books. It works the same way with the Marvel movies. The reason the Fast and Furious franchise has been going on so long is that a certain group of people keep going and watching it. That's why it makes $1 billion every year. So, like, you know, I doubt Marvel fatigue will set in ever, you know, especially when it caters to adults and kids.
Yeah.
Like, you know, kids love superheroes.
And adults love movies.
Yeah.
Because they're like, some of them are just straight up cinema.
Yeah, they're great. There's a lot of good movies.
Yeah. And also this year, the silver lining for them not being able to release anything and losing that money is the fact that they sort of gave everyone a quote unquote break. So the Marvel fatigue wouldn't set in as easily.
Yeah, now people are going to be excited.
Yeah. I'm more excited to see.
So maybe COVID was manufactured by Disney. We're looking at the wrong culprits.
Shit. This is gonna get flagged. We're gonna Disney sleeper agents.
There's gonna be a lawsuit.
Yeah.
We're gonna be dead.
Mm-hmm. Walt Disney.
This is the last you'll ever hear of us, people.
Yeah.
Sorry.
After Walt Disney's headless corpse bursts into my house and kills me.
Shoots you with his gun.
Yeah. He's like Agnew in Futurama. Have you seen Futurama?
I have. I know what you're talking about, but I'm not as familiar.
You
I know there are heads in jars. Nixon is still president.
Yeah. Spiro Agnew was Nixon's VP.
Yeah.
In Futurama, they have his body, but not his head. So it's a body.
And
the neck is
okay.
cut, and then
I think I've seen that bit.
Yeah,
I've seen that bit.
And he goes, Agnew, and then he grabs,
Fry or whatever.
Yeah. It's a good show, Futurama.
Yeah, I know.
I was watching Simpsons the other day, and they were at a Comic Con thing, and Lisa or someone was wearing a Futurama shirt. It was like it was around the time when Futurama was first coming out, so it was a nice nod.
It's a crossover.
Yeah. Well, this is a crossover episode. We should get Sebastian and Simon on at the same time, and then it'll be a crossover of Podcast of the Apes and the Empty Heads.
Podcast of the Apes is a long dead thing, though.
Yeah, but it still technically exists because all those videos are still on YouTube.
True.
Everyone go subscribe to Podcast of the Apes on YouTube and tell them we sent you.
Tell them? Yeah, they're not going to be hearing anything. It doesn't exist anymore, man.
Yeah, I mean, I bet Sebastian will just be sitting there and you get an email notification like, new comment on this, whatever, Podcast of the Apes. It's like, what the fuck is this?
It's real shit.
Oh, no. Don't say that.
This is wildly unscripted. Podcast of the Apes is wildly unscripted.
Okay. That's enough of that.
Wow.
Jeez, I hope that doesn't bite us in the ass.
How?
I don't know. Somehow it'll...
How would it... What
are they
going to say? Well, fuck you guys. And just say, okay.
At the end of the day, this is all just... We're all just falling into line for the capitalist.
Wait, stop.
That's all these movies are.
Stop it.
I'm sorry. Garrett hates him when I become a socialist.
Yeah, not to get political.
Not to get political. Okay, so I'm reading in my history class. I was reading about.
Everybody just clicked off the podcast as soon as they heard history.
What? No, this is interesting stuff. I was reading about anti-Irish sentiment and how like the British kind of did that to quell them and all that. And one of the things that they did, because they were obviously super racist towards Irish people. The Americans and the British were super racist towards Irish people, and they used
naturally
guerrillas. They demonized them as gorillas.
That's what everybody does.
It's like, why is that the animal?
Gorillas are fucking chill as fuck. I don't understand it.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Because they're apes, but yeah.
Yeah, it's because they're similar to humans.
They're subhuman,
but they're stupid. So, the gorillas or the
the gorillas, dude, chill.
I don't know. You said something earlier. Okay, anyways. But it's just like, I don't know. Use a better animal. Like, call them slugs. I mean, they call the French frogs. Oh, hey, there you go. That is
there you go.
Gorillas.
It's better.
See, why don't they call the Irish potatoes or something,
The Jews were called rats by Hitler.
That's true.
Use that.
Why not just use that? Well, it doesn't matter anymore.
We were being sarcastic by anybody offended.
This is all, we're joking. But it is interesting learning about
Yeah.
how terrible people are and were, how worse people were than they are now.
Do you think Margaret Thatcher had girl power? Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So when she said paramilitary death squads into Northern Ireland, did she have girl power? Check out Eric Andre, folks. That's something we need to watch. Is season 5 of Eric Andre.
Yeah.
I've already seen bits online. Very good stuff.
Very good stuff, as expected.
Yeah.
Hannibal retired.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I like how they did it though. I quit, and he just walks away.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the clips of Eric, anytime he interacts with people in public, it's just so good.
Yeah.
Did you see the one where he's stuck in cement?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's so funny.
I don't.
It's so funny. He's like, help, help. And a bunch of people come over and he's just stuck in cement. He's like, help me, get that rope. And they try and pull him out. They're like, do you want us to call the cops? He's like, no, no, no. And he's like, just get me an ice cream. And there's like an ice cream truck nearby. So they give him, he's like, I want sprinkles with this. He's like, I guess I'm just going to die here. And he's just stuck in cement and people are watching and they're like, just so like confused. It's amazing. It's amazing.
He keeps getting away with so much like
with fucking around with people in public.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I mean, it's what Borat and Bruno. It's what Sacha Baron Cohen did, but like to the next level. Because
I think so. Yeah.
Because he definitely has done like worse things. I mean, but
yeah.
Eric Andre is just such a genius.
I watched another clip. He was like, yeah, I just rescued this rat. It was just dying, and I performed CPR in it, and he's got a rat on his shoulder in the train. They all assume it's like a Subway rat, but it's clearly like clean and like somebody bought it from PetSmart, obviously. Like
they're all freaking out.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that was really good.
Did I ever tell you I had a pet rat?
Yeah, you did. You have told me about your pet rat.
It was cool. She was cool.
Yeah, what happened? Did she flee?
She died.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Rip. I still got kimchi.
Yeah. Didn't have her in my room. She was in Lauren's room, and it stunk in there. It was stinky.
Yeah, rats are stinky.
No, they poop a lot.
They poop a lot.
But yeah.
Kimchi, my chinchilla poops a lot, but he doesn't smell as bad.
What's cool about rats, though, is they like being held, unlike Kimchi. No offense to Kimchi, but she would just like scramble into my arms. It was cool.
That's cool. Chinchillas
just chill out with me.
Chinchillas are naturally affectionate, I've heard, but I just did a better job.
She'd like climb up on my shoulder and stuff. It was cool.
When Kimchi was younger, he was better at interacting with us, but since this is gonna sound terrible, but we weren't the best. Just because like we never trained him or whatever, and we never really had the capabilities of playing with him. Like you're supposed to play with them a lot and take them out a lot, but we really couldn't because we were little kids, and my parents didn't want a chinchilla chewing up their house, and we obviously couldn't train them because we were too stupid. So now he just kind of chills. Like he's cool with me. He lets me pet him and stuff. He will climb in my arms if I kind of trick him into getting my arms, and once he's in there, he doesn't care.
Yeah.
But like. It's hard. He prefers to just, if I open the cage, he jumps out and runs away and just like chews on whatever the fuck he finds, which is so annoying. But you gotta love him.
Yeah, I think I'd want to get a rat again in the future. Just see if I can train him.
A rat and your big old dog.
Yeah, big old dog.
Oh god, I keep just like watching cat videos on the internet, and
you want a cat?
I want a cat so bad. They're just so. Today I watched a video of this cat. Fucking this guy.
Did a backflip?
No.
Shot somebody with a gun? This cat just shot a guy.
Yeah, he carries those little tiny pistols they made during the First World War. Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy taught his cat how to play fetch.
Oh, yeah. Cats are fickle, though. Like, some of them can be taught, but most of them just like, dude, leave me alone.
Yeah, like, fuck off, man. Or they can be taught, but then they know to do it, but they refuse to.
Yeah.
Which I love. I love that cats have attitude. Because dogs are obedient. They'll do whatever the fuck you tell them.
Well, they're a pack animal.
Yeah, sure. But...
No, that's not sure. It's yes. Like, they are pack animals.
Yes,
so they respond to a leader. That's obedience.
They're canines. Like, no. Yeah,
like wolf. Yeah, wolf is a direct ancestor.
Wolf packs.
They're cousins.
Are they cousins?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Rootin' tootin' cousins. Have you ever seen a wolf next to a dog? Wolves are huge.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just kind of assumed they wouldn't, but they're a lot bigger.
They're big,
than dogs, yeah. But yeah, cats don't give a shit, man. There's your generic internet saying.
Yeah, no, it's true though. Like I had a cat back in the day. You know, it's just true.
Yeah. And then didn't it?
And they can be sweet, but they can also be mean. And just like
Yeah, like your cat.
they'll just hit you.
Didn't your cat just like take a shit on the ground in your house and then just leave?
Yeah, but that was after the dog died.
Oh, I see. So
what people don't, I mean, I think people usually know is that, you know, like animals can get depressed.
yeah,
And like the dog was her best friend.
and that was your cat's way of mourning him.
Yeah.
Shitting on
Well,
the
I think she
counter.
was mad and then she just pieced out.
That's funny. I'm sorry that I'm laughing that maybe your dog.
It's fine. That was a long time ago.
The cat's exit is just so good.
Yeah.
That cat's probably out there right now, killing motherfuckers. Actually, probably statistically,
Probably not.
No.
No, she probably died.
She probably
All the coyotes in the area. It's really sad.
yeah. Rip. Did she have her claws?
She did, yeah.
So she probably
Defended herself.
I love when cats do the slappy thing.
Well, they hit dogs sometimes.
Yeah,
There's videos where they just punch them. Like,
Those videos are the best. The dog coming up like, hey, and the cat just smacks him, and the dog's like, go. It just doesn't know what to do.
so you'd never get like a dog to have as a friend for the cat?
No, I just get another cat.
I feel like, honestly, like the whole dogs versus cats thing, I feel like if you get them both young, I feel like a dog is more likely to be friends with a cat. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's because dogs are naturally affectionate to everyone,
Yeah.
to everything.
I think the interactions between dogs and cats are funnier.
I mean, obviously they're funnier because they're two different animals, but I
No, just the way cats treat dogs. It's like very funny.
They very obviously look down on them,
Yeah, but like at any time, if the dog is bigger, it could just eat it.
but they don't.
Yeah.
Dogs are so gentle.
Yeah.
But yeah, cats are just they're cool. You know, they're cool. They're cool cats.
So what happens when you know, you guys start living together and he brings his dog?
I'm just gonna have to accept it. You know, there's nothing I can really do about that. Oh God. I mean, you know, chinchillas. There's people that have like chinchillas that don't live in cages. They just kind of live around the house like a cat or a dog.
That's
and
weird.
like a dog, and even a cat. Like all three, and they're all just homies. That's strange. But you know, if you could somehow convince a cat not to eat a chinchilla, that's honestly like.
It's funny. I saw this thing on either Reddit or Instagram where this guy was selling his shoes, and like one of the people who DM'd him straight up traded a purebred German Shepherd for the shoes.
Damn, were they like expensive shoes?
Yeah, they looked like some expensive sneakers, and it was just like this cute little puppy. It was a girl. I was like, oh man, that's so cute.
Damn.
Got a dog out of it. That's so sick.
Yeah, that is cool. But also, you know, where'd that person get that puppy? Oh, it was probably just like they
Might have been like
their own dog that had kids.
had a
Something
litter.
like that,
Yeah. It's an effective bartering tool. Having a litter of puppies.
Yeah, I mean,
You can sell them, or you can like
people's
trade 'em for
entire
shoes.
Livelihood is dog breeding.
yeah. That's how we got Monty.
Oh yeah, you guys meant like a super breeder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of dogs on that farm.
Monty was
A lot of adult Monties just running around.
Monty was like Captain America, where he was like a little small pupper, and they put him in that machine and injected him with the serum.
Now he's a
and he
big
came
guy.
out. Yeah,
He's like 4 inches taller than Penny on all fours.
no way.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy. He's that big.
He can get bigger, right? Or is this as big as you?
I think like he probably could add like some extra poundage, but this is probably his max size.
He'll be beefed up.
Yeah, he'll probably be a little bit more beefed up in like a year.
If you guys want a visual, Monty is a Rhodesian Ridgeback. Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So Google that. It's a brown Rhodesian Ridgeback, and Penny's a.
They're all the same color, actually. I don't think there's any difference in their color.
I've seen some black ones.
No, I don't think you have. I think they're like, because they've all been bred a specific way.
Right.
I don't think there's any difference in their coat.
Then maybe I'm tripping. Okay, well.
Because they're all like orange brown, from what I've seen. I don't think there are any black.
And then Penny is a
Labradoodle.
Labradoodle.
They're best buds.
Yeah.
Best best
And
pals.
Kimchi's a chinchilla.
It's it's funny. So Monty does this thing
Garrett's a gorilla.
when they're playing. I am a gorilla, yeah.
It rhymes.
But they do this thing where they're playing, and Monty's got like pretty big paws, and he'll just like when they're playing and they're like play fighting and whatever, he'll just place his paw like on top of her, just like shove her down.
Oh, jeez.
It's just like
He knows he has the upper hand.
yeah.
Yeah, so he'll use it to his advantage. That's awesome.
Yeah.
He's still really young though, so like,
Yeah, he's only 2 years old.
he's so shy and like doesn't really get some things. I don't know. It's really funny watching him interact. The few times I watch him do things, it's hilarious. It's always awesome. You know, Penny's a veteran dog.
She's a veteran.
She's a seasoned veteran.
But when you get her excited, she pees.
She's got a nervous bladder.
That was Simon's incident with her. That was a long that hadn't happened in a long time.
Yeah, poor Simon's. He's always worried about that happening to him,
And then
it happened to him, and I felt so bad. Penny, Garrett's dog, is like gets nervous sometimes, and if you pet her,
It's not nervous. It's like more excitable.
oh right, yeah, and if you pet her, she pees.
Yeah.
She's wherever she is.
Yeah.
Poor girl.
You have to give her like 10 minutes.
Yeah, she has to get used to the new people in the room.
And she's a lot less excited. Still excited that there's new people, but she'll be pet without
Yeah, she'll realize
peeing
that it's not
herself.
that big a deal.
What'll be it?
50. You wanna?
Yeah, let's call it.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. See you next week for the spooky episode.
Oh, is every episode in November gonna be spooky?
Yeah, it's the month of spooky. It's gonna be a turkey episode.
Ooh. Did I get you?
No.